Yo, who keeps it the truest? Make keep with the music. You be leaking your fluids, the folk fever and do it. Who taking your shine? Money stay on his mind. Nigga, he the truth in the booth, he stay on his grind. Who ride with the chrome? Thieves supplying the zone. Pop slick to that hot shit, be flying your dome. Better quiet the tone, get up on his waist, so it's good written. Top that nigga, this yo, I'm a cannibal.
It's Tipsy Tuesday.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. It's Tipsy Tuesday.
Yeah.
Another week. Well, another Tuesday going down. We had the we should have wear our Talk Your Shit Tuesday t-shirts.
Yes, we
Oh man. We done made t-shirts and don't even wear them. That's crazy. We ain't even got t-shirts. We're not even rocking them. Not even rocking them.
That's mine.
Yeah, but this whole Tipsy Tuesdays is basically in regards to what can we do to help the youth right now. Any suggestions? If anybody got any suggestions on what we can do to help the youth, it'll be greatly appreciated. I really want to know. Since I ain't going to complain about the youth acting a fool all the time, and I ain't going to be willing to help with no suggestions on how we can help them out. So if I'm going to talk some Sugar Honey Iced Tea about how they run around here half naked, driving down the expressway, hanging out in the car, 110 pounds soaking wet, shooting each other, you know what I'm saying? Shooting 40, 50 times, you know what I'm saying? Unaliving people. I could pretty much talk about, you know what I'm saying, or try to figure out a way to where if they're not doing it. If I'm going to sit here and talk about, well, that's a shame that they're doing it, I'll try to figure out a way, see if we get to their parents, get to their guardians. Is it the parents? Is it the guardians? Is it the music? What is it, you know what I'm saying? What is it with these individuals that's making them do the things that they do? And what can we do to combat that? To whereas if this narrative is not continuously going on.
Besides what, praying and beating ass?
Yeah.
Which, the question if either one works. We're talking about individuals.
Yeah, right. So beat dance for some may work for some, beat dance may not work for others. You know what I'm saying? Church may work for some, church may not work for others. You don't really, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you really don't know.
Yeah, the question is, it might work for the moment, but that don't mean it's going to work every moment. You know what I mean?
Well, considering everybody got their own free will. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of how you can't really control nobody if they got their own free will. I think that's one of the reasons why they implemented that in the Bible. Is that you got your free will, that you have your own free will, even though God can tell you everything, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like God can tell you whatever it is that you need to know at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's your free will.
God gave you the start. God gave you the spark. From there, it's all on you. This thing where you looking for him to take care of you like a parent, you know?
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I feel like. I mean, what is it? I mean, what do we do when they reach that particular age where they, you know what I'm saying, they acknowledge their free will? What can be done to I don't know, can we ensure that they do the right thing?
Well, all you can do is just give them the reinforcement and hope they take it well and wisely. I mean, shoot, my one son, you know, he dipped early. But he seems to be good, you know what I'm saying? And we good. And I mean, I'm good with that. And I want him to have it all, but I just want him to be happy with himself. And it's hard. Sometimes they ain't happy with themselves.
Well, I mean, becoming happiness within yourself, that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That right there is a solution to a whole lot of stuff going on this planet. A lot of people ain't happy with themselves. They ain't got nothing to do with where they at. I mean, they let that be a factor, but shit. Most of them got functioning body parts and they ain't suffer from any ailment. You know, you may not be the richest, you may not have, but you have the ability to move and accomplish things.
That's what I'm saying. So is it like, I mean, that's what I mean. Just because, I mean, should your financial state determine whether or not determine your move though?
No, it shouldn't. But the thing is, we all caught up in the hype. People caught up in the hype. It ain't really about the money. You can have all the money in the world and still die yesterday because you wasn't being responsible. Or you could get caught up in an accident because you ain't being responsible. You expecting everybody to do their part, and you just figure everybody's doing their part, and you ain't gonna get caught up in their sugar honey iced tea. And you could accidentally get caught up in their sugar honey iced tea because you wasn't paying attention. You still got to pay attention to details. Why do I got to pay attention to the next person? Because the next person might be the person that fuck you up.
Yeah.
Accidentally,
True. Yeah, as I'm saying, it's like, so with that being said, it's like, I mean, you got to be aware of yourself. Then you got to be aware of the individuals around you. But a lot of times, you pretty much determine who's around you at the end of the day, though.
True.
I mean, I'm saying, like, you do have your randoms when you, quote unquote, outside, you know what I'm saying, and you in public or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, the vast majority of the time that you're around somebody or for a long periods of time, if it's not in a public place, you know what I'm saying, you determine who those people are.
Yeah. I'm around my people at work a lot, at least 5 days, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's just limited. I mean, then again, you determine how, you know what I'm saying, you determine how you deal with these individuals at the end of the day.
True.
You feel what I mean? So it's like,
I try to respect everybody I deal with.
But respecting everybody come with a cost. I mean, like, you can't respect everybody's not worth. Everybody don't earn respect though.
Well, I mean, true. Everybody don't earn respect, but that doesn't mean as a human being you just can't. There's nothing wrong with giving people respect that they may not give you or they even give themselves.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah. I mean, it can be hard sometimes because motherfuckers be disrespectful, and it'd be just easy to go over there and poof, but that's not respectful of the fact that of their ignorance they might be behaving a certain type of way.
I'd rather give them a hug at the end of the day. You feel me?
Yeah, true. I mean,
I'm saying that's what I feel like. I feel like I need a hug. That's something wrong. Something got to be wrong. If you angry, you mad, you ungrateful for something, whatever reason you ungrateful for something, and you shouldn't be ungrateful because of the fact that you have the ability to be here to be ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? Just to say you're ungrateful is a blessing in itself. So how could you feel what I mean? I don't understand how people run with this narrative. Everything's all bad. You know what I'm saying? When you got everything, you know what I'm saying? You got something to consider, you know what I'm saying? Something that you put in your mind and consider it all bad. But I wonder what it is. I mean, I wonder if it's a lack of households.
It could be that for sure.
I mean, the lack of grandmothers, the lack of grandfathers, the lack of family structure, the lack of family, period.
To be honest, there's a lot of people who are in that situation, and somehow the human in them makes them not hold that against everybody else.
Let's take a. This is hold on. Let me see here, man. I want to see something real quick.
I'll be concerned about the sound.
Huh? Oh yeah, I don't even know. I was about to say, check our audio. How long? Yeah, we've been at it about 10 minutes. Check the audio. Make sure our audio good.
What God damn it.
You gotta check the audio. Make sure our audio good. We good. Oh, finally, Tamron Ditto is in the building. The Tamer is in the building. Finally, versus Dirty Moses. Tamron Ditto will be versus Dirty Moses, August 16th in Troy, New York. There's no longer going to be a whiskey pickle after this event.
Yeah, we get good quality.
Okay, we good. Oh, good. Yeah, so he laying smackdowns and hand-me-downs going down. So y'all better, y'all better check on it. It's going down. Hold on, let me see. Because I was looking for something. I was like, oh, duh, I'm sitting here. Let's see. Yeah, we just sitting here chopping it up, trying to figure out what we could do to help these youth. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what we can do to get to these youth. What it is that got these kids out here going crazy. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see. What's the percentage of single mothers? Let's see here. In the United States, approximately 47% of black mothers are single mothers. Good Lord.
How many percent?
47%. 47% of black mothers are 40% of black mothers are single. 47%, that's half.
We're close to, definitely.
That's half.
No, but see, that's the thing. The key thing is they saying single. Single don't mean that they ain't co-parenting. It's just the title that they have because they ain't committed to no marriage or something. Maybe.
Okay, cool, but that's still dumb high, though, bro.
Being boyfriend, girlfriend for 10, 20 years and then getting married after the kids are grown.
Come on, bro. Come on now. Come on. Come on.
I'm just saying, I'm giving you a possibility. It don't mean to. Hey,
yeah, come on, John.
Hey, I get it. Man. I get it.
Come
I mean,
on,
hell,
man.
you know, I love both my parents, but you know, my mama raised me to be real honest. You know, I learned from watching the Rolling Stone.
Oh, but
that's an awesome Rolling Stone to observe, though. You know.
Yeah, but check this out, though. The rate is significantly higher compared to other racial and ethnic groups, where the overall average for all mothers is 21%, and white mothers are at 14%, according to the Center for American Progress.
Okay.
Well, that's just according to them.
Yeah,
according to them.
According to them and the records they're choosing to keep. Who knows? Okay, they may just be the same, you know.
How many people do you know who are not single mothers?
I
was a single mother and I was a married mother. So what do I qualify?
Yeah.
I was a single mother of my first child when I got married and had more children. Yeah. So am I a single mom or a married mom?
Yeah, true.
Wow.
My sister was the same thing. She was a single mother and she got married and had more children.
But that's the whole twist of it. I mean, who knows how they're choosing to identify that as? They don't claim. I don't think they addressed the
My mom was married, but when she separated with my dad, she was a single mom. Yes. They never got divorced until like 40 years later.
Yeah, see.
So.
I mean, but right now, right now, okay. Let's just say, let's just take the demographic. We'll go back as just to say the year 2000, last 20 years. In the last 20 years, you know what I'm saying, the individuals that's been coming up and being parents. How many of the parents are actually really single parents, or how many of the parents is like in a mom and parent household?
That's different. Having both mom and dad. It's like I had a bad marriage, so I mean, it's worse.
Yeah, that's what. At least you had a marriage, though. Most of the people don't even have a marriage.
I don't recommend it.
Hold on. Is that your current status?
I'm okay with this marriage, but we didn't have any kids together.
And when I talk about making more kids, he looked at me like, you must be planning on finding somebody else.
You can have a different wife.
Yeah.
We're done. We'll be done if he wants more kids. We'll find somebody who wants kids. I want grandbabies. And a place in Florida.
And what about education, though?
We don't want no McDonald's money. We want something better than McDonald's money.
Oh, man.
We want Chick-fil-A money, even if we don't go to Chick-fil-A. Okay, I got
Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's money is the expression, you know what it means. You got kids, you don't got McDonald's money. But now I got McDonald's money, too.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
So what do you think we should do? Is it the education? Should we try to educate them more?
The educated.
I
They
mean,
come out the womb smart. The issue isn't whether they can be educated. The issue is whether they got too much smart going on to be wised up on how to play educated.
Well, what does Google say like about personality and behaviorism after 5 years old? Once a person's 5,
They're who they
Yeah, who they are.
I think, you know, how they treat authority, how they treat other people, how they treat their peers. But we probably would look at it because that's from a long time ago. I remember reading that or hearing about that. When they're 5 years old,
Because they say from birth to 5,
I don't know what to do if they're 5.
It's the formative years. And some of these kids, if they haven't gone through medical conditions that was traumatizing, they was with mamas and daddies that was going through some ghetto bullshit. And
That's
they
what
were
I'm
being
saying.
traumatized between their fundamental birth to 5.
Because after
You know
5,
what I'm saying?
I didn't do that much parenting.
Well, depending on what type of understanding you establish, you didn't have to parent.
Yeah.
Then you was in the guide mode.
yeah.
A lot of these people ain't parenting. I beat your ass. I beat your ass. You know, shit.
Pretty much.
Do this.
But
You
now
know,
it's
boot
not,
camp shit. And then you don't put no love and feeling behind it.
now they just passing them tablets though.
Mm-hmm.
Now they just passing
Keeping
them
them
apps.
preoccupied.
Well, my kids used to watch TV, watch
Yeah.
Barney.
Yeah, but
They
I
kept
mean,
them occupied.
yeah, but then it was. I mean, at times Barney was only on, but for so long. You feel
We
what I'm
had
saying?
VHS.
And then
How
when
many
you,
VH tapes of Barney did you have? Oh my God!
people had cable when they couldn't afford it
Oh,
because they had 24-hour Cartoon Network.
Yeah, true.
And
true,
then there was
true.
adult cartoons. There was shit they didn't get. Here's the thing. I dared back when they said, yeah, I can't set a house on fire because of Beavis and Butthead. Now, come on, man.
Yo, you know Beavis and Butthead coming back out? Beavis and Butthead is coming back out. Yes, Beavis and Butthead is coming back out. But I mean, like I said, nobody. So as I'm saying, every time a kid emulates something that they see on television, you gonna just blame the television, or you blame it because they seen it?
Yeah.
I mean,
And you know the
curiosity killed the
intellect of
cat.
your child.
Curiosity killed the cat at the end of the day.
We all know the intellect of
Well,
our
is there a study
children
of people
unless
doing
we ain't
things
paying
wrong
attention
because
to
of
them.
TV shows, or is it because the household they're from?
And you can't typically say because of the household they come from. Because I come
People
from.
who did anything wrong, when they watched a cartoon and did something wrong. I doubt that. I think they always did something wrong.
Yeah. And the cartoon gets blamed for it.
And they may have got inspired by a cartoon, but they were doing things that were wrong anyway.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean. Once you just don't come in. Oh,
So
shit!
they got inspired by a cartoon doesn't mean.
Yeah, you don't come into something like that. You don't come into like, oh, I'm about to start playing with matches. Like, nah, you've been playing with matches for a while. You got interested in. You know what I'm saying, you got plugged in the matches.
I was a match player.
You were a match player. I believe that.
Yeah.
See, and then you got kids who like matches.
Mom fix that shit.
Diddle said it's in the parenting. Diddle said it's in the
Mom fix that
parenting.
shit. Cold turkey, you know.
Diddle said it's in the parenting. I feel like it's in the parenting too.
Hey,
You
my
know what I'm
mama
saying?
fixed that shit.
Yeah, I want you 100% with that. You know what I'm saying?
She fixed that. She fixed stealing.
Yeah, but
Unless my sleight of hand was good, I ain't got time for this.
oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I stole one time.
Did she
Kurt-
embarrass you or beat you?
She didn't have to beat me. I was embarrassed.
Yes, that's what you embarrass and shame your kids. They should feel shame.
Yeah.
If they do something wrong, if they don't feel ashamed, you've done something wrong as a parent.
But like Diddle said he's seen and watched a lot of dumb stuff happen in his life. That could trigger you not to want to do it though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
can.
When you see the
Depending
crackhead
how
uncle
Yeah.
trying to steal some cheese out the house, you know what I'm saying? And when you see the crackhead uncle stealing the iron and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? That kind of make you think like, yo, I don't think this crack is something I need to be smoking. I don't think I need to be doing no cocaine. Like,
Learn from examples. Good.
you know what I'm saying? Or you could be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, or you could just be curiosity the cat and be like, yo, what made him want to do that? Why is it that some people get curious?
Right.
some people get curious, like, yo, what is it that made this man just want to steal cheese from his fist? What drug? What is it that's got this drug got him doing that? So, you know, it's a double-edged sword at the end of the day. But I mean, we do got to start. You know what I'm saying, we do got to start having some parenting. So even if they do make whatever choice that they make, they can have somebody in the background or have somebody to fall back or have somebody to talk to at the end of the day. I think that's what it is. It's not the fact that they're gonna make these decisions or make these right or wrong decisions. It's the fact of the matter that once these decisions is made, they get left out to the wolves.
Yeah.
And most of the time, you know what I'm saying, it's highly encouraged by those that's indulging in the same activities.
Stick your finger.
So then they get, you know what I mean? So then it's like, then they get indulged in it. Then they get, you know what I mean? Then they go all out. Because they think it's love and, you know what I'm saying? And it's all misdirection at that point. It's all misdirection to the point where they abandon their own families and stuff like that. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, we got to figure something out and where we could basically try to bridge this gap because these young kids is just really going in the wrong direction. They really going in the wrong direction, and I feel like we should try to figure out what it is. I mean, we should try to educate ourselves a lot more because I feel like the parents need a whole lot more education. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he's like, yo, he was scared too, like getting embarrassed by Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes coming up, you know what I'm saying? Mom Dukes gotta pop up. You know what I'm saying? The fear, the fear of the parents is not there no more.
Because to be honest, they didn't mind. They had you thinking they didn't mind taking it to that level in front of a fucking audience if your ass was going to get out in public and act fucking stupid. Exactly. So let's all just show the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm just saying. But then again, people like my mom, it is because at this point in time, I still don't do certain. I mean, like I'm 47 years old, and I still don't do certain things in front of my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just out of that pure respect. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just be. I mean, I go whatever. I'm grown. No, that's not how you do it. Yeah. It was a whole respected elder type of ordeal we had along with it too.
Yeah. And that right there, in a sense, I'm able to apply that towards anybody.
Don't
to be
you do
honest,
the same thing to your kids? Like my kids are adults.
Yeah, I try to even give people who ain't adults. I try and give that. I mean, one, you ain't my kid, so unless you about to injure yourself or get physically hurt or harmed, for me to have to yank you, I ain't touching you. And I'm talking calm. And if I can't talk calm, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Yeah, but then again, it was the camaraderie amongst the older folks too.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I mean, like, if you got caught, and I mean, like, if you knew it was 4 or 5 grown folks sitting there, and one of the grown folks told you, yo, get up out of here. Don't you see grown folks talking? Mm-hmm. Your parent, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that to get back to your parent. If that, you see what I'm saying? You didn't go back to your mom's like, oh, mom, I was over there, and the older guy, I was over there, and they was talking, and you gonna get smacked. you about to get smacked up, and you about to get dragged over there to apologize to him. You about to get smacked up, and you about to go apologize to these older folks because you wasn't supposed to be in grown folks' business, and then you gonna come back telling.
Well, parents now will defend their kids no matter what.
That's the problem.
No matter what.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, where do we go with? You know what I'm saying? You willing to defend the heathen?
No, because if my kids are to go to jail, I said I still love them. I'll come visit them in jail.
But that's the thing. That it's still. That's what I'm saying. This is the wrong. This is what I be saying. This is the wrong narrative that they be painting because they know for sure that their kids are. Okay, I'm not even allegedly. They may or may not know what's going on in these kids' lives. Regardless of the fact, I feel like they should know what's going on in these kids' lives, but that's just my opinion. So I'm gonna leave my opinion out of it. Now, if your child get caught with a gun or this, that, and the third, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you should be all on the bed. Or I don't feel like the parents should be all on the bandwagon to free my son. He ain't did nothing. Hold on, this man has had a gun. He has a unregistered gun. If you was the parent, you should have said, "Listen, if you feel for your life and you feel like you about to be scared, you feel like you got to run around here on these streets with a gun, then do it the legal way. Wait till you of age, fill out the application, do whatever you need to do necessary, and get your gun license so you can have a gun registered legally. So therefore, you ain't got to worry about if the police coming to get the police going to be arresting you or taking you to jail because you got a gun." I'm not opposed to people having it, I'm not opposed to individuals having a gun. I'm just opposed to just doing it the wrong way and thinking you're supposed to get away with it and people are supposed to be okay with it. Oh, I don't want to have to go through all that. I don't want to have to do all that. Well, then you don't want to have it legally. Then you want to go through all the extra trouble. Then you want to go through all that. So when it's your time to go through all that,
You know,
I don't think nobody should be crying and whining.
I mean, you can be legit and that shit still, you know, you.
It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. We of, you know what I'm saying? We of that.
Yes, you have to.
We already got to maneuver differently just because we of that. You know what I'm saying?
You have to exercise your ability to remain composed.
I mean, remaining composed in this society right now.
I mean, true. There's a lot of people that ain't remaining composed. They just showing their ass. But look, you know, you ain't gotta do what everybody else is doing. You know.
But that's what I'm saying. Look at the way these kids are here right now. These kids right here, they're pretty much carbon copies of each other. Nothing really different about them. They all walking down the street. They all got some skinny little sweatpants on. Half of them got hoodies on, Crocs, some Jordan 1s. We know what they're going to look. Pants on. They just look dirty. Half the time, most of them look dirty. I don't really see the clean bunch of kids. I don't know. Maybe I was different. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I had this thing. I mean, that was just playing football or something, you know what I'm saying? But still, I have my backpack, so, you know what I'm saying? I can always switch up, but I ain't like to be dirty. I don't know about this new generation. I guess they like to be dirty, but, you know what I'm saying? To each his or her own, but I don't know. I don't know if we got to get to their parents, what, their household, their aunties, they grand. I mean, who's raising these kids anyway? That's the big thing. Who's raising these kids? Because most of the kids that I know, most of the parents that I know that are dealing with their kids, it ain't like that. So I'm trying to figure out who raising these kids that's just really out here like that. That can't be out there like that. I mean, for these kids, yeah, you're right. Nobody parented these kids. That's the problem. You're right. Ain't nobody parented these kids. So these kids be riding 60, 65, 70 miles an hour down to motherfucking 33 hanging out the damn car. It's just ridiculous. And ain't nobody say nothing. And ain't nobody decide, listen, this got this. Us as a culture, what are we going to start doing for us as a culture to help our own culture? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, no parents, no guidance. Can't tell them nothing. You liable, you got to pretty much pause, no homo. You pretty much got a black snake moan these little mom. Pause, no laugh. You know what I'm saying? No funny business. You know what I'm saying? No torture. No fun. Nothing like that. But I don't know if y'all see that movie with Samuel L. Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He literally had the cover to the motherfucking radiator. Wow. Damn, that's crazy. Nah, ain't no more aunties, ain't no more uncles, none of that, bro. It's over, bro. It's over. I feel you, though. I'd have charged him up, too, running around here doing that Kia Boy sugar on the iced tea, man. Man, listen. All right, okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? When you, I mean, learn the hard way. I'd have charged him up. Yeah, we ain't got no more unks out here, but I mean, but they don't respect nothing. They don't respect themselves. They don't respect nothing. They ain't out here doing nothing. They just doing nothing. I don't know. They just out here for likes and clicks and I don't know. Attention, I don't know. It makes absolutely no sense to me because I don't understand what they doing and what they doing it for. Y'all stealing all these kids and there ain't one chop shop nowhere. Y'all stealing them and crashing them. I don't know if y'all seen New Jersey Drive, but the purpose of stealing them, yeah, we joyrided for a minute, but the purpose was to chop it and get the money for it. Yeah, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Cars were stolen in my day, and I've witnessed what we call pilts back in the day. But pilts were to joyride and to get money for. We did not want to crash the pilt. We did not want to crash the stolen car because we're trying to get money for the stolen car. Why? So we can indulge in other activities as far as panhandling other things. As far as trading and bartering those dollar bills. You know what I'm saying? We was in a trade and bartering system. We traded some metal. We got some cash. We traded the cash. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We traded some cash. We got some vegetables. You know what I'm saying? We took the vegetables and we ran with the vegetables. You know what I'm saying? We chopped the vegetables up. You know what I'm saying? We set the vegetables off fresh. And then we came back and we was doing it all over. It was a cycle. Everything was lucrative. Everything was all about it being. Everything was a lucrative adventure. It just wasn't. We just wasn't risking our freedom for nothing. At least we could go bail out. Had some type of money to bail out with. Y'all can't even bail out. Y'all can't even bail out. That's the sad part about it. Y'all can't even bail out. But we gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna get the people together and we gonna figure out a way to get y'all folks something going on. Cause what y'all got going on ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can thank me later at the end of the day, but now we gonna get y'all we gonna get something together for y'all. Real talk. Cause like I said, I don't know where y'all missing something, but I'm gonna have to give. So I'm gonna have to come together and get these people together so we give something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we give y'all a place where y'all can have like a grandmother, a grandfather experience, an uncle experience. You know what I'm saying? A mechanic jack. You know what I mean? Y'all missing so much. Y'all missing so much as youth. In regards to what we were privileged with. I was privileged enough to have enough vegetables to get me lights, gas. Yo, I have vegetables to get me lights, gas, and all types of perks and smirks. You know what I'm saying? Get my car fixed. You know what I'm saying? Get my grass cut. All types. You can't get nothing no more. They can't do nothing. They asking you for favors now. That's wild. They don't even hustle no more. They just sit back and just panhandle and try to scam and scheme people out there. They don't even try to work for no money. When we was coming up, our things worked for the money. They did what they did. I mean, they did whatever they needed to do, but they made sure they came up with some money. Some of them get robbed still, which is not cool. I'm not advocating that, but they was doing something. They was coming with some chicken. We was good. Y'all ain't got it. I need to go find some books. Go get y'all some get y'all some search engines going on. Start connecting with one another. Stop hating on one another. Number one. Stop looking at another human being as an op. That's just dumb. Like, I don't understand how you bleed, you born, you came out the hole, cuz. You came out the hole like everybody else. Ain't nobody everybody came out the hole, cuz. You know what I'm saying? How you came out, what you structured like, that's you just being an individual at the end of the day. We not all made, we all ain't come out the hole the same. That's the beauty of life. We all ain't gonna come out the hole the same. There's no one realize you all came out the hole, cuz. So with that being said, Cherry, you know what I'm saying? If you respect the hole you came from, respect the hole somebody else came from. Respectfully though. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody quick to jump and talk about how thorough they is or how much they're gonna stand behind their moms. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta do that for somebody else's mom. That somebody else should feel the same way about their mother. The next black man, the next human being came from that same hole. And it feels the same way. So why can't y'all just share that mutual agreement? Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. She the one that birthed you. We all came from the vagina of a woman. Girl, boy, which came first, the man or the female? The chicken or the egg? Why even bother? Who cares? We here. Whichever came first, we can't live without each other. How about that one? No chicken, no egg. No egg, no chicken. You know what I'm saying? No man, no woman. No woman, no man. Care how you want to slice it. So, that's why I feel like we got to get back to these kids because that's the only way we're going to survive. As a human race, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about as saying black, white, pink, purple, orange, green, or however you want to do all that. It's just us as a human race. Because there's gonna be so much detachment. You know what I'm saying? And so much division. You're gonna have the sneakerheads versus the shoes. You're gonna have we only wear 100% cotton and you wear polyester. Like it's gonna get that bad. You know what I'm saying? We all about just doing what we. I mean, we all because now as long as you get a bunch of people to follow you, you pretty much just certify them. They just pretty much kind of certify you. If we just start whatever group that we just start, and it could be more of a cult like a thing, whatever it is. Like, yo, we only wear black T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? We only talk about black T-shirts and death. I was like, what the fuck? The next thing you know what I'm saying? You got 10,000 motherfuckers saying, we only wear black T-shirts and talk about death. Like, what the fuck? And they run with it. And some people just do it just so they could be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? Some people do it because they just don't know no better and just figure. Some people just be doing the joining stuff just to troll it. Just because it's just that ridiculous that people just do stuff like. But what about the music, though? You think the music got an influence as well?
They don't dance no more.
No, they don't do it like we used to do it, though, bro. You know, we are, man. You know, I'm triple OG, so you know. I'm an 8-track, you know what I'm saying? I'm an 8-track ass ninja. You know, I'll do the 8-tracks. I'm 8-track there. You know, I'm Jodeci, I'm all that. So, you know, all the whole chivalry, the whole all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I come from the
The
area.
ballads,
Yeah, you know.
Joe.
Oh man.
You know, I know, hey, man.
You know, that's them cordless that's them cordless phone days though. You know what I'm saying? Where you in your room with the cordless phone.
You gonna put that phone on that charger?
What? Get fancy, have a charger in your room, fool. What? You know what I'm saying? Brother pick up the other side of the phone, point it out my phone. Anybody else calling me? Anybody else call? You on the phone, you got your Jodeci in the back. They don't do that, no. They know what I'm saying. They don't got ain't no boy band groups or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have that. They don't have no, you know what I'm saying, ABC. They don't have no Boys to Men. They don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? Jackson 5, Temptations, they ain't got none of that. They got a couple of these little, you know what I'm saying, Nickelodeon pop groups, but they ain't really got nothing that's, you know what I'm saying, so for real, they ain't got none of that. Respectfully, I mean, at the end of the day, they don't have none of that. I love them to death, these little kids, but all they got is drill music. Ain't nobody, they don't open up the doors for these girls, no nothing. They ain't got no I need loves. They ain't what? They ain't got no they ain't got none. They ain't got no LLs. They need some LLs. That's what they need. They need some LLs. They need some LL Cool J's in this generation. You know what I'm saying? They need some I'm bads. You know what I'm saying? They need some LLs in this generation, man. You know what I'm saying? Soften them up a little bit. You know what I mean? Without going, without going all the way over the board, man, it's crazy. That's what's wrong with them. They don't know how to show no love to nobody right now. That's what it is. Y'all need love. Y'all need some love. Y'all need some Tribe Called Quest. Y'all need some Tribe Called Quest, some Big Daddy Kane. Y'all don't got none of that, man. Y'all need some of that, man. Y'all need some of that potholes in my lawn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need that Fireside. She came so passing me by. Hey. She came so passing me by. Y'all young boys and y'all young cats need some love. Y'all need to find out, you know what I'm saying, how to be in touch with your feminine side. Instead of lashing out and crashing out and being some dummies out here. I mean, losing y'all brain, losing y'all straight up and down bodies. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But y'all gonna get it together. But we definitely gonna try to start some program. I'm trying to get y'all young boys into doing something positive instead of running around here pew-pewing. I forgot you gotta say you can't say that word. You gotta say pew-pewing.
Like rifleman stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta be like rifleman out here, man. Yeah, pew 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 pew. But anyway, man, yeah, we definitely got to figure out a way to get to these youth, man, get them and find out what's really going on. And I'm saying we got to figure out how we get them into mental health counseling, figuring out that mental health is a good thing, knowledge itself, figuring out who you are as an individual, and knowing that mental health is a part of that journey. You know what I'm saying? Being mentally aware of what's going on with yourself, having emotional intelligence, having just intelligence all in all, and then having physical and spiritual discipline within yourself, you could definitely take yourself to different plateaus without having those particular I'm saying things in your life and not being able to conquer those things. Life's going to be very difficult for you, regardless of whether or not you to the bag, got the bag, or having a bag. However it go, life is not going to treat you in a satisfying way, because you're not going to be satisfied, because there's certain things that you have to satisfy yourself with that you're unaware of because you haven't reached knowledge of self. So My suggestion to you all is make sure y'all gain knowledge of self. Make sure you gain some type of emotional intelligence. Make sure you get your mental health checked out. It's okay to see a therapist. It's okay to see a counselor. It's okay to lay on the couch and discuss what's going on the insides of your brain, what you feeling, how you feeling, and to get it from a non-biased and outsider to an insider review. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, listen, I understand these things do cost money. I'm not gonna say these things do not cost money. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh yeah, you can just call a counselor now and get hooked up and your mental health gonna be straight. No. It's an investment. You have to invest in yourself. So with that being said, I'll show you individuals on how you can take the necessary steps in order to gain these particular things so you can, you know what I'm saying, get these particular things and have these things readily available for you in case you want to go on that journey. This is not a journey for everybody. I say that again. This is not a journey for everybody. Everybody's not going to be going on this journey. Everybody's not going to be worthy of this journey. Because there's going to be steps that's going to be necessary in order for you to take. There's going to be sacrifices that have to be made. There's things that you're going to have to do in regards to what you wouldn't normally do on the normal in regards to getting these particular things. So a lot of people are not going to be wanting that change. And if you don't want that change, then nobody else is going to be able to force you to get that change. I just got the rope to the water. If that makes sense. I got the rope to the water, so I'm trying to help you get to the water. If you want to get there, you get there. If not, that's on you, and that's between you and God. Other than that, I don't know. I do not know. Y'all figure that one out. Straight up and down. But we definitely gonna figure out something. We're definitely going to figure out what it is, and we don't really care what it is in that regard, because that's why I pretty much punch on a lot of topics that's currently going on. The music is sour. Let's just be real, ladies and gentlemen. The music is trash. Garbage. Put it in a dumpster. Raekwon just came out with some heat, and the Clips just came out with heat, and they are 50 plus. So we know these young rappers ain't really got nothing going on. Because they ain't shocked that they ain't put this type of effort, they ain't put this type of content out in a long time. This type of content in regards to hip hop music has not been put out since Griselda. And they've been doing it for constantly, but it's just been overlooked due to the fact they come from Buffalo. But I ain't gonna speak on that. The parenting. A lot of these individuals don't have parents. We gotta figure out what's going on with the parenting. And these young dudes in their lives. Some of them got parents, some don't have parents. However the situation goes, we gotta figure out what's going on with the parents. Their household. What's going on in their household? Do they have a home to go to? Are they homeless out here? Are they running back and forth throughout the streets? Are they running back and forth through this home and that home and this? Try to give them some type of stability. Try to figure something out. So it's a lot of steps that's gonna have to be taken in regards to reaching these kids. So, you know what I mean? We know we got it's a whole gang of demographics that go along with this. A whole gang of demographics, man. I mean, like I said, from the kids, their parents, they not having parents, to their home structure, to what they see when they look outside, to what they got readily available for them, and them saying what they have currently available for them. It's a different program out here, ladies and gentlemen. And we gotta take a look at all the aspects of it. We just can't blame one thing. We just can't blame the parents. We just can't blame the music. We just can't continuously go out here and blame. Continuously stepping out here and just blaming makes no sense. That's just a waste of time. So instead of blaming, let's just see what we can do to try to, rebuttal that, and then make sure we can do something to combat that, if that makes sense. So it's Tipsy Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? We consistent with our Tipsy Tuesdays, and we're gonna try to figure out what we can do to help these youth. We're going to stay on something positive. We're going to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we cover all the angles. Not gonna be biased towards anyone or anything. We all are human beings at the end of the day. Everybody has the I'm saying, the opportunity to talk, yo. Oh goodness. Maybe we'll get Shayla one day. See if she like to chime in.
She ain't got much to say.
Oh no. I beg to differ. Contraire, mon frere. I seriously doubt that. But anyway, yeah, we definitely gonna be looking to see what we can do to take steps in regards to getting to the youth, making sure that the individuals behind us look to make sure that they can stay and continue on a legacy, continue on a culture, and basically help the culture evolve. And help the culture evolve on something positive instead of all the false narrative that's been painted about us as a culture, us as people, us as human beings. And let's just take it to a different level. That's what I'm looking at it as. Because we really got to get to the youth. That's really what I'm just trying to get to right now. Because like I said, a lot of them don't have parents. A lot of them don't have any structure. A lot of them don't have any families. A lot of them just missing a lot. You know what I'm saying? If I was to take 10 of them, they'd all be missing at least one thing. One thing of the 5 things that I constantly named that's going to be intricate in regards to helping out families and helping out these youth. A lot of them missing a vast majority of the product. If I was to take 10 kids right now and be like, and line them up, like, well, how many of y'all got both of your parents in the house? Probably going to be like 0.
Yeah. Me and John got 9 kids between us. Mm-hmm. Take those 9.
Then it's like, how many, I mean, like, how many know how many fathers in jail? How many fathers is dead? How many fathers is fight? You know what I mean? So if we just take on average 2 per, now we got to add the LGBTQ factor in it. So 2 of them in jail, 2 of them dead, 2 of them LGBTQT now, 2 of them done went from Terrence to Trina. Respectfully, no shade. But that's just what I mean. So now with that 6, that's 6. 2 fighting for custody. And we got 2 F boys. So out of 10, we probably got what? A solid 2? 2 out of 10, 20%. If we just take those particular logic, take that particular logic. Mm-hmm. We down bad. If you take a look at it like that, we really down bad. No, because if you take the same 10, how many those 10, how many of those 10 going to school? 5. Out of the 5 that's going to school, how many actually getting decent grades? 2. So now we got 6 running around just goofy. Can't put a sentence together. You feel what I'm saying? Now you said it, and I was like, that's crazy. Now the 2, I mean, now out of them 10, how many got guns? Yeah. Or they got access to a gun.
Well, if it's down south, it's probably all 10 of them.
Exactly.
Down south.
Well, yeah, a lot of kids go hunting. Yeah. Hunt with their parents. They have access to guns.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're doing anything wrong.
No, true. It's funny you guys say that because there was a video at Clemson that showed this player, Chico, I guess, was Rodriguez for his nickname, Chico Hernandez.
Oh.
Tight end.
Oh, yeah.
Well, his one partner, teammate, who was from Mississippi, talked about how Bill called him. He said somehow he made a video and they were out in those sticks where they do stuff like this, shooting, and he went into the spill and said, Bill got him on the phone. He figured shit, he was cut. He remained humble though. He remained respectful. But he didn't know he was cut or not. And it got back to where he was sent to a higher level over Bill, and that person had a daughter who had dated someone in Texas. He went down there, and on Sunday they went to church. After church, they all gathered as a family and ate. After that, he said he looked around, and on the porch there was about 5 or 6 boys standing there with guns, respectfully, because they grew up respecting it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't ever that bad. It ain't ever that bad.
Well, in my eyes, it's always been the user.
Yeah.
Guns don't kill people.
No.
People who don't know how to use guns kill people. You know what I'm saying? You can kill somebody with a knife. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. It's because everything in life, a lot of things in life is a weapon.
I know, but me and John have this conversation all the time. Handguns were designed to kill people. If you use a handgun correctly, you've killed somebody. It's one of the tools designed to kill people. I'm not saying it's wrong, but if you use it correctly, when you kill somebody, you've done a good job. But if you kill somebody with a car, you made a mistake. But if you kill somebody with a gun, you used it correctly.
What do you mean? If you kill somebody, some people intentionally run people over.
A car is not designed to kill people. You used it incorrectly. Where a handgun's designed to kill people. If you kill somebody, you used it correctly. And so it's a different type of tool. That's all it is. It's a tool to kill humans. Not saying it's bad. I'm not saying I'm anti-gun, but they are different than saying any other tool. It's a tool designed to kill people.
True.
Yeah. Can't argue with you there.
But handguns are designed specifically to kill people, to kill them efficiently.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And if you don't kill them, you did it wrong.
Improper use of a handgun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is some shit. This some fuck shit right there.
It could choke though.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing else, because everything else is just like is rifles. I mean, if you going out hunting, you don't be hunting with no goddamn handgun.
You can.
Who said you can?
But you can't. But as a backup too, shit.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. That's a backup. That's in case, motherfucker, you miss and that motherfucking bear get up on your ass and you this close encounter.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But a handgun isn't to kill bears close.
No.
You could try to use it to kill a bear, but they're designed for humans.
Bear gonna laugh at your ass.
Yeah.
Bear gonna like, what you shooting spitballs at me, nigga? You gotta hit me with something.
Guns don't like to talk about that. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Well, because people don't want to accept the fact that that's the truth.
Because they talk about it being a tool. You can kill somebody with a car. You can kill somebody with a knife. Most knives aren't designed to kill humans. You can kill a human with it. But a handgun is specifically... Is there any other tools designed to kill humans? I guess bombs. Bombs are designed to kill humans. Right?
But she was definitely right about that. Handguns is designed to kill motherfuckers. That's its whole purpose. Nothing else. Because everything else, you should be using a different means. But you should be looking to kill anything else anyway, technically. According to the Bible. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out one of these days. But it definitely was a pleasure hanging out with y'all. We definitely got to figure out what's going on. We definitely got to figure out a way to get to these children. Figure out a way we get to these children, get them some type of education. We'll get more of them into education. Get them more of them into financial literacy, generational wealth, and just don't want to smoke and drink their life in YOLO all the time. That YOLO attitude. I don't know what's going on. We don't know if it's the music. We don't know what it is, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. So, until Thirsty Thursdays, y'all do it y'all way. We out of here.